Hey, welcome back to Misfit DIY. So it's been 3 or 4 weeks since I've made a video, but it's not that I haven't been in the shop, but I've had so many commission jobs lately that I haven't had time to record anything because everything's been sort of in time crunches. A week here, a week there to get things done, and I would have not had time to record. And matter of fact, two of the last 5 projects that I did were jerry cans, and I've already done a couple videos on those. And yeah, it's just been really really chaotic the last month. So sorry about not being able to put out a video. I wish I could have, but I was unable to. And even now, at the job that I'm working on now, I'm into a time crunch, but I have to get it done by Tuesday, and I should be able to do this with this little bit of recording. So one of the reasons why I wanted to also do this video was to thank everybody, to thank all my subscribers. I finally broke 1,000. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for all those people that have watched and stuck with me this time. I'm gonna try and put out, as much as I can. But like anything, I originally said I would like to put out at least once a month because of time and the family and everything else. I just can't do this full time. I have to work. So that being said, we're gonna continue on this job that I'm working on right now. As you can see, I picked up a lathe. I finally got one a few weeks ago, and I've done just a little bit of turning on it, except for today. In the past, I did a shot glass can out of wood, and I laid everything out, and then I burnt it on the laser, I glued it together, and it still had the ridges. Well, my goal was to do it, put it onto here, smooth it over, which I did. So this is it right here. I have to glue up something. I had some chip out, and I made little recesses where I'm actually going to paint the lines black. But I'm going to burn the logo onto here that the customer wanted with my Ortour adapter. I picked up one of these too in the last few weeks. And one of the things I really wanted to do was this style of barrel turned onto the lathe nice and smooth on the lathe, and then put onto here and then burn it this way. Sure, I like the way the other one looked, but I wish it would have been smoother. But I couldn't do it smooth, lay it back out, then burn it. It just wouldn't have looked right. So now I'm going to try to burn this on here, which means I have to build an adapter for this so it's high enough to fit this all underneath it. So that's actually where I'm at right now. I know I'm letting the glue dry before I paint everything, but it doesn't mean I still can't burn it. So that's what I'm going to do now. Hopefully this works. I'm probably not going to show too much of the build because, like I said, I have to quickly try to get this thing done, and I hope that this works. So I'll show you little bits and pieces, and I'll show you the burning when I'm done. But right now I'm going to go design the logo in here based off of sort of like the one that I did in the past. So he wants pub on there, so I just got to put his name in here and put the little swoosh on the end. So let's go ahead and start doing that. But yeah, it's going to be fun to build this up tall enough to fit this all underneath it. So, all right, here we go. So the sound's not going to be too good on this video, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm quickly doing this on my phone. I'm not setting up all my camera and my microphone and everything to do this. So what I need to do now is I've got the logo made. So this is the area that I'm still gluing. So I need to figure out the height that I need to raise my laser up. So we'll put this down here, and I'm gonna probably widen this out to as far as it goes. Yep. put that out to the farthest one, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let me loosen this one up. I need to get a wrench. Looks like a 10 millimeter. Whoa, I'm way off. Probably closer to an 8. So first thing we're going to do is we need to loosen up the adjuster here. Loosen the belt a little bit. And then we'll take this off. We got 2 screws there, 2 on the other side. Let's go all the way. That goes to the inside, so I need to loosen that up a little bit more. There we go. Hold that down a little bit. Don't want to put too much pressure on it, but put it on enough to make sure it stays. A little bit of belt tension. All right, now let's look and see how this. Yeah, that looks like it should work. Make sure we're in the center. Well, let's give that a try. So, first I need to do is figure out the height. We'll say 24 centimeters. So I need to raise up my laser 24 centimeters. So I'm going to go find a frame, some wood, and see how I'm going to do this. So as you can see, this is what I came up with to burn this. Make sure that we're centered on here. That way the weight is evenly distributed amongst both sides. And now, yeah, I'll have to find another way to do this inside my container, but I'm gonna have to do this burn outside because this is too tall for my thing. I think what I've seen people do is get a floor that drops down, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. Build a whole new structure, get a platform that can go up and down. I think that would work so much better than this. But for now, this will work. Now I just need to, where's my mouse? Make sure that I have it in the right area. Alright, so let's frame it and see where we are. To make sure that the laser stays where it is I cleared the origin and then I set the origin. So that's this homing area right there. If I say go to origin, that's where it's going to go. And let's frame it, see how this works. Alright, I think I can go a little bit bigger. Let's try it again. Let's move it just a smidgen down. Try it again. You know what? I think that's going to work. So part of what I did is I went into Lightburn and I went to cuts and layers, and I'm going to do this as a fill. Actually, let me bring the camera over here. Okay, sorry about the angle for the computer here. So what I did is I'm in Lightburn and I went into, changed it to fill, and because I'm doing it this way, I'm going to have the lines go 90 degrees. That way it's less movement, it's more of the movement is this way instead of side to side, so I'm not taking a lot on my adapter down there. I can't remember what it's called, Y-axis adapter or Z adapter, whatever it is. But having it go this way would be probably a lot less stress on it. How long is this going to take? Let's see, but we're going to try it at 1600 at 95%. Because it is pine, it's a little bit harder to burn from what I can always tell. 57 minutes. So, yeah, this is probably going to stink. But, you know, it's all part of the experience. So let's give this a try. Let me set up my camera here. Let's begin. Then I'm going to go turn on the fan. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. It was a quick video. I told you I wasn't going to be very long because I don't have much time. But I just wanted to try something different. And I think it actually turned out really good for the way it burned. I probably could have went over it twice to get it even darker. So I'll have to remember that next time. And adding the ball on top, you know, was a suggestion of the person who wanted the can. And they wanted to hand paint the little ball. So that's what we put on there to turn. And that's what turns the inside. So I think it turned out really well. As you can tell, he's an FC Bayern fan. Yeah, I'm planning on doing this again. I really like the way that turned out. Problems. For some reason, after I was done with this burn, my laser no longer turns on. I have it disconnected right now from the computer. When I go to turn it on, absolutely no power whatsoever. I don't know if anybody else has that problem. This blue switch right here, see, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's really weird. And when I unplug the USB, that light shuts off when it is on. It's really weird. Like right now, I should be able to power this thing on. It won't stay on. Now see it comes on. Now it shuts off again. I don't remember. Is this thing supposed to be on all the time? The green light when it's plugged in? If you do, please leave a comment down below. Let me know. Because I honestly can't remember if that thing is always on. Or is it only on when I turn the power on? And when I try to do on the computer, the computer doesn't recognize the laser anymore. So hopefully it is just this. But then I wrote or to her email. Maybe somebody else can actually tell me. But I don't know. It's unfortunate. It's another problem. But again, thank you for all those that subscribe to the channel. I hope you look forward to having more videos because there's a few more I want to put out. It's, you know, it's just finding the time. It truly is. And how somebody can do this full time on YouTube, it's a lot of work. Anybody has if anybody has a suggestion about something that they would like to see me try to build, say if you have something that you want to build, you're just not sure how to do it, if you can send me an email or write me a message on an idea, and I will try to make it. I don't mind doing drinking related topics. Like I'm sure I've showed this one in the past. This was my very first jerry can that I made. This is where I did photo transfer on the back and actually bent lamination. I just soaked this piece of wood for like 3 days in water, and then I bent it and then riveted. It's a 5-liter Heineken can, as you can tell. You know, it's a little rough, but this is also very popular when people like, if you know, just trying to find the right beer can to use. You can get really creative on some of these. But yeah, if you have any suggestions or any ideas that you want to see me build, please just, like I said, shoot me an email, write me a message, and I look forward to it. So, till we meet again, keep building.